Great lecturer and author Dan Millman once quoted, "Willpower is the key to success." On this note, I, Smithin Bhosle, welcome you all to the next episode of my interaction series, that is Smart Talks. So today we have with us a very dear friend of mine, Sukanya. Let me tell you guys, this lady is very talented and you realize this as the talk proceeds ahead. So let's begin. Sukanya, please tell us about your educational qualification and experiences.
Yeah, so I did my dual degree in biotechnology from IIT Roorkee and I graduated in 2017, post which I joined IIT Bombay for a PhD program and I dropped out midway in 2019.
Okay, so that's a really amazing thing, but can we know the reason why you dropped out of that?
The reason primarily was I was working on cancer biology, by the way, but going along the line, my mom was diagnosed of cancer, and I discovered that not many people are working to prevent cancer, but we are working to cure cancer rather. So that was when I decided to find something to prevent cancer, and with my talks with the doctors, I got to know that the plastics which we use, conventional plastics, contain a lot of cancer causing chemicals, and that was what affected most. What affects most of the women's health these days, and not many of us know about it. They contain a lot of potent endocrine metabolic disruptors, which are very harmful for our health in general. So that's why I decided to work on a replacement for single-use plastic, and I started developing this product called bioplastic, a biodegradable plastic which can replace, which looks and feels like plastics, but it degrades anywhere in the soil or in water bodies within 90 days. That's the guarantee we give. So the company I have incorporated as a startup is known as Fabio. You can learn more about our startup at www.fabio.in. So that's about it. Do you have any more questions?
Yeah. That's really cool. I mean, this is actually what we call as application of knowledge, what we learn, that she actually took a real life problem and she came up with a solution, not just a solution which was just on a lab scale, but actually she implemented to produce something on industrial scale and to actually bring out a greater impact all over the world. So that's really commendable thing. Yeah, and let me tell you, this is not the only startup that she is working on. She has one more startup. So can you please tell us about that as well?
So the other startup I'm working on is an app, basically an educational app. So we are building a digital learning platform for students abroad, basically targeting their curriculums. It's known as EduFlip. You can Google it up. It's running well right now, and we are making decent business out of that also. Yeah.
So again, that's really cool thing. So it's like really a lot to achieve in very short span of time. But as we hear that the journey towards success is not an easy path. So did you face any difficulties or problem throughout your journey along with the startup and other things? And if yes, then what did you did to cope?
Yeah. So I think the struggle was mainly on the personal front. I was on a professional high and a personal low at the same time, because I had been going through some personal trauma in my personal life, and it was very difficult. It was an uphill journey for me, to balance the personal and the professional life. And there was a point when I almost broke down, and that was the time when I had to go to a psychiatrist to seek help. And I think all of us here should not shy away from seeking help. Mental health is as important as your physical health, and that's something you should never ignore. That's something I learned along the way, because if you need to balance out your professional life, you need to have a sorted mind. That's how your body can function well. That's how you can perform good at work too.
A very important message over here for all of us. So if you really want to be successful, as we see that there will be problems, but then how we approach them, and mental health issue is really a big problem in entire world, and it's really nice thing that like you're like addressing our audience that we should take help if we have any mental issues. Acha, let me tell you one more thing, one more achievement of Sukanya, that she got an opportunity to meet Prime Minister as well. So can you please tell us about that experience?
So that experience was in Mumbai itself. We were in the Bombay Stock Exchange presenting our ideas, and I happened to meet the Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, and that's when he actually inspired me to take this idea forward. and I think that kind of acted as a boost for me. That was a time when I had almost given up on the idea, and I happened to meet the Prime Minister of our country, who's saying that you're doing something really great and you should take it forward. That's what really motivated me to get this running faster. And post that, we applied for grants, started applying for grants, and we got felicitated, and we got a good amount of prize money from London Business School. So that was what got us running and operating in the first place. So that's a big thing, I would say.
Okay, that's really great. What will be your message for the upcoming biotechnologists or people who are aspiring to have a startup? Because generally people who enroll themselves in biotech engineering, generally they have very less hopes, or they think that biotech doesn't has much scope in India. But then being in India itself, you did so much. So and generally people don't think of startups in biotech field. So what you're doing is actually very unique and a really commendable thing. So what message would you like to give them?
So yeah, the message I think you're absolutely correct in your notions about biotechnology. Many of them don't know about the field since it's upcoming and just getting into the mainstream education. Many of the IITs don't even have that branch as of now. But yeah, that's something I would suggest most of the biotech students should go and watch one talk when they go back to their home after seeing this video. When they skip seeing this video, there's one TED talk by Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. He was asked, if you were not the founder of Amazon, what would you be? So he said, I would be a biotechnologist. So that's the power of biotechnology. We being biotechnologists, we can't value it right now, but it has a lot of potential. You can actually convert your ideas into something much more applicable industrially. With the green tech wave of startups coming in, I think biotech has a very big role to play. There's biohydrogen, there's bioplastics, there's all kind of biofuels things happening, and I think biotechnologists have a great role in all these interdisciplinary areas where they can come in and turn their ideas into application-based realities, basically. So that's the whole idea. The reason why I took up this startup was also to inspire other people to bring biotech into mainstream employment generating opportunities.
So I'm sure a lot of biotech students would get encouragement and empowerment from this talk. Thank you so much. Okay, so this was about all the technical part which she is doing. So apart from that, we would surely like to know what are your hobbies and how often you do it.
So yeah, I think my hobbies are multifold. I like to sing, I like to play a lot of instruments. So basically I am good on the guitar with the strings, I am good on the keys, the keyboard, and then I also am good at percussion instruments. I am a trained classical tabla player, and I also play the mouth organ and the flute. So yeah, basically songs, bands are my thing, and that's how I keep myself entertained and people around me as well. Apart from that, I like cooking. I am a very good cook. Not boasting about myself, but I have heard many of my friends give me that compliment. So yeah, I love experimenting with tastes and cuisines, and I'm very good at I think that's all I'm good at. Yeah, I paint.
Is there anything else remaining? So guys, you remember in beginning I told that she is really a great, highly talented lady, and hope you got the answer for that now. So one more point I would like to bring out over here is, like, many people think that different kind of arts, like whether it is painting, music, dance, these kind of thing, if we get too much into it, they can distract us from our goal. But as you can see by her own example itself, that these things actually don't distract us, but they help us to keep ourselves calm, to be more focused, and to actually live a happy life. So if anyone has any interest in any of these fields, please don't stop doing it just because you want to pursue something higher. Take these things along with you, and it will really help you. So on this note, I would like to thank you, Sukanya, and all of you for watching this video. And
One
please,
more thing.
yeah.
Smithan, I don't know how to dance at all, and I would like to get some training from you. I really can't dance, and I am a big fan of his dancing. I think all of you must have watched his dance videos, and I am a big fan of yours, I must say. Very impressed.
Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Thank you. So thank you everyone for watching this video. Please do check out the previous video of our smart talk, which was with Libgard, who is volunteering in India. She is actually from Germany, but she is volunteering for an NGO for children with special needs. So please do check that. And if you like this video, please comment and share and subscribe. Thank you so much.
Thank you.